Welcome, sweeties. Laura here. Tarot is more than just meanings. It's a living language of symbols. Its roots stretch back to Renaissance Europe, where artists and mystics began weaving stories into the cards. Each deck, especially the iconic Rider-Waite, is filled with carefully chosen details. Animals, landscapes, celestial bodies, and vibrant colors, all designed to spark the imagination. Early tarot decks were hand-painted treasures, their imagery inspired by the art and philosophy of their time. Over centuries, these images evolved, each symbol chosen to tell a part of the human story, our hopes, fears, and dreams. When you lay out tarot cards, you're not just seeing pictures, you're witnessing a story unfold. The interplay of symbols, colors, and figures weaves a narrative unique to each reading, reflecting the seeker's journey, emotions, and life lessons. Today, I'll show you how just 3 cards can unlock the diversity of tarot symbolism. Let's begin by exploring the details and stories hidden within their images. In the visual tapestry of the Rider-Waite Tarot, mountains are powerful symbols of challenges, achievements, and the arduous journey one must undertake to reach higher consciousness. In tarot, arriving on flat, hard ground with mountains in the background often symbolizes a moment of rest or achievement after overcoming challenges. The seeker has reached a place of stability and clarity, yet the distant mountains remind us that growth is ongoing. There are always new heights to aspire to, even when we feel grounded and secure. When you see a mountain peak in the distance, it speaks of ambition, of trials that build character, and the perspective gained from a higher vantage point. In tarot, towers are powerful symbols of sudden change, upheaval, and revelation. They often represent moments when old structures or beliefs are shaken, making way for new understanding. The Tower card reminds us that while these events can feel disruptive, they clear the path for growth, truth, and transformation. Next, let's turn our attention to gardens. In the visual tapestry of the Rider-Waite Tarot, gardens are powerful symbols of sanctuary, abundance, and controlled growth, a space where potential is fostered and developed. In the Rider-Waite Tarot, gardens invite us into a realm of growth and support, a place where potential is encouraged and brought to fruition, distinct from the wild challenge of the mountains. Unlike the wild challenge of a mountain, a garden symbolizes paradise, a state of grace where the necessary elements for growth are readily available. Now, let's explore the element of water. In the visual tapestry of the Rider-Waite Tarot, water is the universal symbol for the subconscious mind, our emotions, and intuition. A calm pool suggests emotional clarity, while turbulent water signifies confusion and inner turmoil. Finally, let's illuminate the roles of the sun and the moon. In the visual tapestry of the Rider-Waite Tarot, the sun brings absolute clarity and consciousness, while the moon governs the realm of the subconscious, dreams, and hidden aspects of our psyche. Each illuminates a different path on our journey. In the visual tapestry of the Rider-Waite Tarot, colors are powerful symbols, each carrying its own meaning and emotional resonance. Yellow often represents clarity, intellect, and optimism. Red is the color of passion, energy, and action. Blue stands for calm, intuition, and spiritual truth. White symbolizes purity and new beginnings, while black can indicate mystery, the unknown, or protection. Green is the color of growth, healing, and abundance. When you see these colors in a card, they add layers of meaning to the story the tarot tells. Now let's review another powerful symbol found in many tarot cards, the infinity symbol. This elegant figure 8, often seen above the heads of the magician and strength, represents limitless potential, balance, and the eternal flow of energy. In readings, it reminds us that our resources and abilities are not fixed. They can be renewed and transformed. The infinity symbol invites us to recognize cycles, embrace change, and trust in the endless possibilities within and around us. Beyond rich imagery, the numbers on major arcana hold a secret code, mapping a journey of spiritual development. Each number has unique vibration and meaning. As examples, the number 1, the magician, represents new beginnings, potential, individuality. The first spark, pure unchanneled energy and the power of will. The number 6, the lovers, is harmony, balance, and communication. After earlier conflicts, 6 marks equilibrium and the conscious choice to maintain balance. 18, the moon, signals a deep, confusing journey through the subconscious. It speaks of illusion, deep-seated fears, and the shadowy path of intuition. We will look at 3 cards and their symbolism as examples. In the magician's beautiful, vibrant garden, we find cultivated potential. Red roses above symbolize passion and desire, while white lilies below represent purity and spiritual clarity. This garden symbolizes manifest potential, a place where thoughts become things. The fertile ground promises that spiritual ideals can be grounded in the tangible world. The prominent yellow background is the color of consciousness, intellect, and joyful, radiant power. It illuminates conscious, deliberate work with clear intention. In its exalted sense, this garden points to immense personal power. You have everything needed, passion and clarity of purpose, to succeed. You are the creator of your reality. However, in a challenging sense, a perfectly arranged garden can suggest manipulation or illusion. Brilliant yellow might become overwhelming, scattered thoughts or ego-driven control. Our second card is the Lovers. The Lovers presents a sunlit paradise, an idyllic landscape under a benevolent sun. Behind the figures stand 2 trees, one bearing fruit representing earthly senses, another of flames symbolizing passionate knowledge. The fertile ground signifies a moment of potential growth. This blessed space offers safety for making profound decisions about relationships and partnerships. Looking into the distance, a single mountain peak provides purpose to this union. Even perfect harmony is a foundation from which to embark on greater journeys together. In its exalted meaning, the Lovers speaks of alignment and harmonious union, whether with another person or between different aspects of oneself. In challenge, paradise becomes a gilded cage. The choice may feel overwhelming, leading to indecision and fear of leaving safety. True connection must weather future challenges. Now let's look at our third card example, the Moon. The Moon's mysterious twilight landscape is bathed in reflected light that creates distortion. This is the landscape of the subconscious mind, where shadows and illusions reign. A winding path stretches from a pool of water, meandering between foreboding towers and disappearing into dark mountains, representing our journey through deepest fears and unknown territories. 2 animals, a wolf and domestic dog, bay at the moon. The dog represents our familiar fears and beliefs, while the wolf symbolizes primal instincts and untamed nature from deep within. From the pool emerges a creature from the deepest depths, representing our most primitive consciousness and earliest anxieties surfacing into awareness. The towers represent man-made structures, institutions, beliefs, limitations we've constructed. They can be gateways to deeper understanding or imprisoning barriers to growth. Beyond them lie dark, indistinct mountains, the final frontier of the soul's exploration. When the moon appears, it invites you to trust intuition and explore creative abilities. In challenge, this landscape becomes one of deep anxiety and self-deception. The path leads nowhere. Animals represent warring inner factions, and moonlight magnifies paranoia. As we have seen, these 3 cards speak a silent language through their gardens, mountains, and celestial light. Each landscape mirrors part of our inner world and the journey we are on. Learning to read these symbols is like reading the map of your own soul. This skill grows deeper with time and gentle practice. There are 78 cards in a tarot deck. Each is a doorway into a unique symbolic world, filled with colors, creatures, and landscapes waiting to be explored. Take out your deck and simply look. Observe the ground figures stand on, the sky above their heads, the plants growing around them. Ask what stories they tell you. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope it has illuminated this fascinating world for you. Be well, and may your journey be filled with wonder. Created by Laura the Tarot Reader. Thank you for visiting the channel. If you are interested in learning more about tarot, we have a variety of playlists on the channel for you to explore. Consider subscribing to help us reach other kindred souls. Thank you again.